Hello and welcome to my video. If you're new here, my husband, dog and I recently moved from Sydney to our 100-acre property in Tasmania. I hope you will join us as we discover the most beautiful parts of Tasmania, learn to live in a tiny house and a large property, and eventually start building our house. You gonna get out of the way, mate? Oh, you're very nonchalant about it. Oh, there you go. Let's just try and find a solution that works. Hello. So in today's video, this is the best angle I could manage. I could probably manage something better. Let's check. It's not great. I still don't have a working gimbal, so I'm making do with what I have. This will have to do. So in today's video, our water tank has been at the top of our land since when we were parked up there, and we've been waiting for it to be empty. You can't move a water tank when it's full of water. Way too heavy. So we've been waiting for it to get empty before we could bring it down. Last weekend it became empty. So what we had to do, because we didn't have enough water on the onboard, we've got 3 water tanks. Let's just start here. We've got 3 water tanks. We've got one that's on board this bus that is hooked up to our plumbing. One that's on the back of the ute that we've been doing trips up and down from the tank with, and one at the top of the land, which is the big one, the 5,000 litre one. So the 5,000 litre one is the one that gets refilled by the water trucks. That one was the one that got empty. So because we didn't have enough water on the onboard tank, we moved the water tank onto our registered ute. The green ute is not registered, it's just our farm quad bike sort of thing. So we had to move that onto the white ute, which is registered, which we could run into town and refill with. So we did that first, so we had water. And next we had to empty out the top water tank, move it onto the green ute, bring it down here to its final resting spot, hopefully we never have to move it again, and then we got the truck to come and to fill it. I don't think I got any footage of the truck filling it. In a previous video when we were preparing for the containers to come down here, I put some footage explaining where the water tank and the shed were going to go, as well as the two containers. Container, shed, water tank. It's changed now. When we were preparing for the shed, we were thinking a shed kit that we'd bought, so we were preparing to put that shed in one spot. But we ended up buying a different shed, and so we needed an area that didn't have gravel. So we ended up putting that where we were going to put the water tank. I'm going to link all these videos I'm talking about. At the end of the video, I'll show you what it looks like. We ended up using the pad that we prepared for the shed as the water tank pad. The only issue, and I will put some footage of that, is you're supposed to use, I can't remember what it's called, finely crushed rock or something like that. The blue type, you're supposed to use that for your water tank pad, which is what we used at the top of our land. But what we ended up using is the red type. So that's what was being used on our driveway. I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal. It's not planning on moving ever again. So it does void your warranty. I don't think we'll be, I'm not worried. I don't think it's going to be a problem, but I would prefer to do what they recommend, just for everyone's sake. Good, beautiful day. I'm walking towards the containers there, and I'm going to show you how it looks now. Come on then, let's go show the people. So Luke's been pretty busy with fixing my car, which has been broken, and then we bought another car so that I could drive while it was broken, and that's also broken. So it's why you don't buy really cheap cars, guys. But so he hasn't had a chance to tighten that sail, which is sagging more. I think the wind's just making it stretch. So in my video I said this was going to be a container, this was going to be the shed, that was going to be the water tank, and that was going to be the container. The pad was going to be the size of the shed. The walls were going to go straight from the wood. So anyway, that's just how it is. That's done. But yeah, that's our water tank looking great. It's all full now. Yeah, all the way up. We haven't had to refill the bus tank yet, so this is it as full as it gets. And I think it looks really good. Yeah, so it's bigger and less compact gravel, but rocks of the gravel, but never mind. I just don't see those rocks putting a hole into that plastic. Anyway, Toffee and I are going to go for a walk now. Want to go for a walk? Should we go up the driveway for a walk? Let's go. Let's go check the letterbox. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, feel free to give it a like. It really helps me out. I upload some Sundays with all sorts of weird and wonderful videos I find interesting, and I hope to see you then. Bye!